Welcome back to Storytime. I'm Tarneshia Evans, Children's Program Developer here at Little's Ginter Botanical Garden. And since we are practicing social distancing, my friend Claudine, who is filming this, is more than 6 feet away from me. So I'm going to go ahead and remove my mask so that I can read the story and do the activities with you guys. Is that okay? Today we're going to be reading The Thing About Bees. Look at the boy in the front of this book. Look how he's looking at that bee. Does that bee make him, you think the bee makes him nervous? We're gonna find out. So again, the name of the story is The Thing About Bees, a love letter. And I'm gonna tell you about the love letter a little bit later, okay? And I have a friend, I brought a special friend before I read the book. I want you guys to say hi to Buzz the Bee. Can you guys say hi? This is Buzz the Bee. He's gonna pop in and out of story time this morning to help me tell you some cool things about bees that he wants you guys to know, okay? So see you later to Buzz, he'll be back, okay? The Thing About Bees, a love letter. On the first couple pages in the book, the author did a really cool thing. He explained pollination, the process of pollination. You guys know what that is? Well, I'm going to tell you. And I'm going to use my bee stick, which I'm going to show you how to make one of these after story time. But we're going to learn about pollination. When a bee and a flower love each other very much, a fruit is born. So there's 6 steps down here, okay? So I'm gonna go ahead and point to number 1. Number 1, the flower makes a sticky yellow dust called pollen. And I'm gonna show you a real picture of what that looks like on a bee, okay? As the bee drinks the flower's nectar, she gets pollen all over her body. Number 3, the bee moves pollen from one flower to another. Number 4, then we wait. 5, and wait. 6, and presto, the flower turns into a fruit you can eat. This process is called pollination. We'd be hungry without the bees. They help vegetables and nuts and fruits grow. So without bees, we probably wouldn't have a lot of the yummy foods that we like to eat. So next time you see a bee, you should say, "Thank you, bees." You ready for the story? I'm ready if you're not. Here's the thing about bees. How many bees do we see on our page? 1, 2. Sometimes bees can be a bit rude. They fly in your face and prance on your food. They buzz in the bushes and they buzz in your ear. They sneak up behind you and fill you with fear. Look at the dad. There's a dad, and there's his 2 sons. Does he look at his face? Does he look nervous around those bees? I'm gonna tell you a secret. Bees still make me a little bit nervous. And worst of all, they do this thing called sting. Ouch! Have you ever been stung by a bee? Nick, yes? Claudia, you ever been stung by a bee? No? She said yes. Me too. We may want bees gone because their sting hurts. But if they were all gone, it would hurt much worse. Without bees, there'd be no picnics with watermelon. There'd be no smoothies with mango. There'd be no more strawberries for shortcakes. And no more avocados for tacos. That is the worst. There'd be no apples, which means no more pie. No more cucumbers, which means no more pickles. No more blueberries and raspberries for pancakes or sweet cherries to drizzle. Because some foods won't grow without bees to help them along. What is that process called again? Pollination. In a way, bees are like you, just like you. You buzz in the bushes and buzz in my ear. You sneak up behind me and fill me with fear. You fly in my face and prance on my food. You even sting when you're in a bad mood. But I never stop loving you. You're my sweet cherry, the apple pie of my eye. You're my cucumber pickle, my bumblebee in the sky. You're my cold watermelon at a picnic in the park. You're the avocados on my tacos. You're my strawberry heart. Get the dad and his sons in the park, or look like they're in the park or in front of their house eating some strawberries. Without those little buzzers, the world wouldn't know what to do. That's the thing about bees. We need them just as much as we need you. That's the end of the story. But the story was a love letter to a dad, from a dad to his two sons, okay? So he was writing them he wrote them a cool love letter and he turned it into a book. And the dad was really afraid of bees. But what he did, he went and learned a whole bunch about bees so he wouldn't be so afraid of them. And so he could show his sons how to be brave around bees. In this last page, he made this really cool guide to show you which bees sting, which bees don't. So this is a really cool book. So I hope that you enjoyed the thing about bees. And stay tuned because I'm going to show you how to make this cool bee stick that I've been holding. Hello friends, welcome back. Now we're going to go ahead and do the activities that go along with the thing about bees. You guys ready? Great. So, I forgot to show you guys some cool pictures. Okay? So this is actually a real picture of what a bee's leg looks like when they're collecting pollen. We like to call this pollen pants. Isn't that cool? So we'll turn it this way so you can see it better. But yeah, when they go around to different flowers and collect the pollen, they carry it into this little basket that looks just like this. Also, I have my photo, because I don't have a real hive to show you, but we do have real hives here in the garden, but I don't have one here with me. But I have a cool picture of a real hive. What do you think these bees are making in this hive? Something yummy, something sticky, something you can eat. You're right, they are making honey. Then I have another really cool picture of the hive. Now, can you guys find the queen in my picture? I'll give you a hint. It has the number 3 on it. Yep, that is the queen. And she's a little different. She looks a little different than the other bees, right? She's a little longer. See, she's a little longer. Yeah. She looks a lot different. So in every hive there is a queen. So I'm going to show you guys how to make this bee stick. But the first thing you need to do before you make the bee stick, I'm going to show you how to roll a pipe cleaner bee. So what you need, you will need yellow and black pipe cleaners, a pencil, some glue, scissors, hold scissors this way, scissors, and I have, well, yeah, that's all we're gonna need to roll the bee, okay? The pipe cleaner bee. So you're gonna take your 2 pipe cleaners, you're going to bend them in half. And you guys can do this. You don't need you won't need any adult help to roll your bees, okay guys? You can do this all by yourself. Get some small scissors that's safe for you to use. Okay? I'm gonna cut it. So now I have 4 pipe cleaners. Next thing I'm gonna do with my pencil, I am going to wrap this around. This is a great way for my young friends to work on their fine motor skills. So you're gonna wrap it around. Keep wrapping, keep wrapping, keep wrapping. Then that's what I'm gonna do. Pull it off. Not finished yet. So I'm gonna take the other pipe cleaner and I'm gonna fold it in half like this. And you should have a little hole. You're gonna stick that in there. And there's your bee. Like that bee? Isn't he cool? There's your bee. Next, I'm going to show you how to turn him into the puppet. Okay? You guys, I'm going to show you how to make the puppet. Next thing you'll need, you're going to need the glue. And a little dowel. This is a little dowel. For all the parents or the grown-ups that are watching story time with your children, you can find these in the craft store. And if you don't have dowels, you can use popsicle sticks, or you can just use an old pencil. It's totally up to you. So what I'm gonna do, I have a special trick for my bee stick. I like to put a little glue on first, right? And also you're gonna need a paper towel too. I like to put a little glue on mine, just a little bit. Just a couple of dots, not a lot. And I'm gonna slide that. I'm gonna slide it on, just like that. Then, if you have a whole lot of glue dripping off, then you just wipe it, but I don't have a lot. Then you sit it down and you let it dry. Sit and let it dry. Ta-da! That's your bee stick or your bee puppet. Next, I'm going to teach you how to use your bee stick to move pollen like a bee does. So what you guys would do is go outside, take your bee stick outside. If you have a garden, if you have some flowers in your garden, or you can take this bee stick on a nature walk with you to your park or to the playground, and you take this bee and you go and you put it on different flowers. You rub the flower, and if you look closely at it, you will see little pollen dust on your pipe cleaner. So you take your bee stick and you go from flower to flower, and you move in pollen like a bee. But you gotta make some buzzing noise when you do it. Can you guys buzz like a bee? Bzz. So that is how you make a bee stick or a bee puppet. All right, next I'm going to show you how to make a bee bath. Did you know that not only birds, you can have a bird bath, but just like birds need water, so do bees and other pollinators, okay? So here is a great example of a little bee bath. I even have some little bees drawn on a rock. So when your pollinators come land, guess what? They'll have some water, they'll have some little rocks to sit on, and they can get them a cool drink. You guys can do this. Ask the adults around you to find you a little shallow dish, put it out in your garden or on your porch or somewhere where the pollinators can get a drink of water, okay? And before we go, Buzz, I told you Buzz was gonna pop back. Buzz has some things he wants you to know about bees. You guys ready? Buzz wants to tell you 5 things about bees. You guys ready? Number 1, all bees don't sting. Right? So with your adults and your parents, ask them to teach you about different types of bees so you can learn which ones sting, which ones don't. Number 2, if you see bees pollinating and working hard, you can look, but don't touch. They're really busy, right? It's cool to observe them, but let them work. Number 3, don't try to catch them. Don't try to catch the bees. Let them work. Leave them alone and leave them be. Number 4, if you see a hive hanging in a tree or hanging anywhere, do not try to throw a rock or a stick or something up there. Ooh, do not try to throw a rock or a stick up there to knock it down. Oh, the last one, which I just did. I'm glad that happened. It's really important. If a bee is buzzing around you, be very still. You see what I did? I swatted at it. I don't know if that was a bee, but I swatted at it. If a bee is buzzing around you, be very, very still. Once it realizes that you're not a flower, it's gonna fly away. But if you swat at it, it might sting you because it's gonna feel afraid and scared because it thinks you're gonna hurt it. So, only way a bee will sting you if it feels scared or frightened. So you see it next time you see a bee and it starts to buzz around you, just be really still or just walk away. Okay? And I hope you guys have enjoyed story time. And I'll see you next week. Say thank you to the bees.